Hello, dear viewers. Today, we are preparing to take you deeper into psychology and learn about rare and extraordinary psychological disorders that you may have never heard of before. Psychology is a branch of science that helps us understand the complexity of the human mind. And there are many interesting disorders that remain undiscovered in this field. During this video, you will learn interesting information about rare psychological disorders and perhaps question your own perceptions. Remember, these disorders are extremely rare and usually require professional help. Our goal is to help us become more empathetic individuals by understanding these issues and raising awareness. If you are ready, let's dive into the world of extraordinary psychological disorders together. Erotomania. It is a state of believing that someone is in love with you. They think, everyone is in love with me. The patient believes that their imaginary fans are giving them messages through secret signals and telepathy. Even if a person is rejected by the person he thinks is his lover, he interprets this rejection as his lover hiding their relationship from society. Quasimodo syndrome. It is also known as body dysmorphic disorder. It is a person's excessive preoccupation with an imaginary flaw in their appearance. Because of his anxiety that there is a flaw in himself, he constantly examines the areas he finds flawed in the mirror. The areas of concern most often are the face, nose, skin, eyes, and hair. These patients tend to stay at home because of their anxiety, and excessive anxiety can lead to suicide attempts. Cryptomnesia. It is the mind's claim that although it completely forgets a work it has previously read, a piece of music it has listened to, or a creative image, it can produce the same work unconsciously because it thinks it is its own idea, as a result of it remaining in the subconscious. It often happens to people who are engaged in creative work and art. Alice in Wonderland syndrome. Todd syndrome. Problems in perceiving time, body, and object images. People with this syndrome tend to see objects as larger, smaller, farther away, or closer than they actually are. It is characterized by processes of alienation from one's own body and thoughts. Sometimes it causes the person to watch his or her body from the outside or feel like he or she is dreaming. In addition, the disorder in perceiving the body is explained by visual and auditory illusions. Stockholm syndrome. It is the situation where the kidnapped person falls in love and becomes attached to the kidnapper. Hostage taker. This syndrome takes its name from a real event. It is based on the incident of a failed robbery in Stockholm in 1973, when the hostages sympathized with the hostages and not only refused to testify against them in court, but also collected money and helped their defense. Lima syndrome. This syndrome is the exact opposite of Stockholm syndrome. Here, the kidnapper or the hostage taker feels a deep attachment and sympathy towards the hostage. They succumb to the desires of the people they take hostage, which can be said to be due to feelings of guilt and conscientious indecision. This syndrome is also based on a real event. It takes its name from the story of a hostage taking that took place in Lima, Peru. Munchausen syndrome. It is when a person goes to the hospital frequently and tells fabricated stories that he needs medical attention. Some people do not hesitate to harm themselves to make it look like they are sick. This disorder is named after Baron Munchausen. Rumor has it that Munchausen became famous for describing the events of the war in an exaggerated way, as if he had experienced it himself. And this caused this syndrome to enter the literature. In 1951, Richard Allen John Asher described a group with this name who wandered around the hospital unnecessarily and wanted to receive treatment. And here the video ends. We hope that you gain new information and increased awareness about rare psychological disorders during this trip. Let's not forget that each of us is unique and has different experiences. If you need more information or help on this subject, please be sure to contact an expert. Psychological disorders can be a serious issue and professional support may be required. Thank you for watching this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to be informed about new content. We look forward to your suggestions and comments. It is our responsibility to interact with the world in a healthy and conscious way. Remember, Everyone has a story inside them, and by being a part of that story, we can work together to create a society that is more understanding and supportive of humanity. Have a nice day.